Good afternoon, students. I would like to take this opportunity to walk you through how I would use Google Scholar in finding some articles about a topic that I am interested in. So as you can see here, I am on the home page of Google Scholar, and you can see underneath the search field, you can see two columns or two options that you might have. The first one being articles, and the second one being case law. Case law is a nice addition to Google Scholar, and we will get to that in a moment. But first, I want to show you how I would search for articles or anything of interest about the American dream. So I'm going to show you here. I've already put in my search fields because I did this the other night, and I'm more particularly interested American Dream and immigration. So I'm going to click on this, and automatically you can see in the next page, I've get I have here 173,000 results. That is very large. So I want to automatically, before even looking at anything, I want to decrease the amount of results that I have. So on the left-hand side, you can see there's the time frame. So since 2018, since 2017, since 2014, and a custom range. So I'm going to select since 2018, and it drops down to 2000. So I would still like it to go down a little bit more. So I'm going to unclick include patents, and it drops down a little bit more. Um, I'm going to leave it at this point for now because I just want to show you um, what keywords can do and how you can use keywords to find some additional sources. So we can see another great thing about Google Scholar is that you get a variety of sources, which is also the same in the library databases as well. So you can see, and it quickly identifies the kind of source that it is. And the very first one that appears is a book. And then we have a study, and then we have what just seems to be a scholarly article, and then we might have another scholarly article in a journal, and onwards. So I'm going to select the case study, this analytical study, which is the second one that shows. So I'm going to click on this one. And you can see that it comes from, or it has been published in Sage Journals, which is a very well-known scholarly journal or a database that can be found in the library database as well. But some cases you need to have a subscription in order to get the full view. However, you can get a snapshot of what the article is talking about just by looking at a few of the opening information. The first being the abstract, which you can see here, and you can quickly see that the authors, there's two, Aditya Bhatia and Christopher Jenkins. We can get more article information if you click on this tab, and it first was published in 2018, just last month, and where it was published, the university, and there's even the author's emails. So the abstract just gives the summary of the article, so you can read through that and you can decide if this is something that's relevant or of interest to you. But more importantly, underneath, you can see that there are keywords. Now, one of your assignments this week was to look at keywords and to keep track of them. Keywords can also help you to further investigate or find more sources because you might not consider using something like ideology or media discourse or nationalism or even Syrian refugees, all depending upon what your topic is about. So these are all words that are associated with the topic of American Dream. So as you can see here, I just listed them. American Dream ideology, immigration, media source, nationalism, Syrian refugees, and Trump. Also, you can see underneath the keywords, they have the references. So what you can also do in looking for additional sources or getting more information is looking at the references that the authors use to create this particular source. But right now, I would just like to show the keywords and what you can learn from them. So I'm going to click on the keyword American Dream, and lo and behold, it brings me to some more articles. And we can have more, we can gather a list of more keywords. So if you look at these particular articles, they're more specific to the American Dream, less with ideology or Syrian refugees. This is just on the American Dream. So here we have quite a few different articles as well. Now there's only 22 versus 2000, which we had from before. But look at this second one, Love as Redemption, the American Dream Myth, and the celebrity biopic. So I'm going to click on this one. And I believe it is another Journal of Communication Inquiry. And here again, we have another abstract. And look at this, you can see that now the keywords are highlighted. So this brings us into a different direction. So here we have myth, American Dream, film, race, and class. So now this is taking the search into a different direction because it's dealing with filmmaking and even classes. So I guarantee you, let's say if I were to click on the word myth, it's still associated with American Dream. Let's see where it takes us. So now we have the poetics of identity, rethinking political myth, the ironic hero of Virginia Tech, healing trauma through mythical narrative and collective memory. Right now, I can see this is not the direction that I want to go in, but you can see that there are words, keywords that can be used to help you further research and dig deeper into getting more information and more ideas about the topic that you are looking for. So I want to go back, and you're gonna have to mind me. I'm gonna go back because I would just like to show you the benefit of even looking at cases. So I'm gonna have to go back to the beginning, if you don't mind. So I'm here. Now I'm gonna click case law, and I'm gonna do American Dream. So what I like about this is that it knows my location, so it has federal courts and it has New Hampshire courts, and you can even specify the kind of courts you want, and the results automatically come up with 502. Maybe I would want to go to 2014. I get 69 results. And so I'm very interested in these case courses because they give a little bit information that you might not find on your average everyday Google search. So if I just click on the first one, here you go. This is a true legal document that identifies what the appeal is, and this is just additional information about a particular topic that you may have. So that is one of the good ways of using Google Scholar. And I'm trying to go back now. So I hope you found this short little video handy and beneficial to you. And just remember that it's always good to keep track of the keywords that you do use because you might need to remember how you got to a certain part. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone.